Now, from Nebraska's trusted news source, this is Channel 8 News at 5.
Coming up tonight, a special memorial today honoring Colin Powell. Plus, the holidays are just around the corner and a special event is kicking off tonight. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Megan Conway. We'll be talking to Rod in just a few minutes. But first tonight, healthcare professionals in the Lincoln area are gearing up for the rollout of COVID vaccines for children. Channel 8's Ariana Martinez joins us in studio to explain what parents should expect. Ariana?
Yes, if you don't want to make an appointment with your pediatrician, area pharmacies like Rely Care are making appointments for patients right now and will start giving injections on Monday.
We received the vaccine this morning. We are setting up our protocols and our appointment schedules, and we'll be ready to go by Monday.
COVID vaccines for children are arriving at area pharmacies. Pharmacists highly recommend making an appointment, as Rely Care in Lincoln anticipates being very busy.
As you can see, we've got a lot of people here today for vaccinations, and by putting them on an appointment schedule, it makes it easier on not only us, we can have the paperwork done ahead of time, so that's all done. You come in, it just expedites the process quite a bit.
The process will be similar to how it is for adults. Patients come in with their parent or guardian and wait 15 minutes after the shot. You do not need insurance to get vaccinated, but if your child has health insurance, you are asked to bring it in.
We do ask that you bring an insurance card if you have it, because it doesn't cost the patient anything, but we send a claim to the insurance and they help to defray the costs.
Rely Care Pharmacy is happy to answer any questions you may have about the vaccine.
We definitely have had interest. Our phone rings every minute of every day, multiple times per minute, about questions about this. Again, as you can see, our response to the boosters has been huge, and we're vaccinating a lot of people every single day.
Overall, it seems more people are getting vaccinated in Lincoln.
We're seeing a lot of people that are getting their first doses, not just their booster doses, so that's encouraging.
If you want to get the vaccine taken care of this weekend, the Lincoln-Lancaster County Health Department is hosting a clinic this Saturday from 9 in the morning until 2:30 in the afternoon, and that will be at the Lincoln High School Gymnasium. Appointments are required though, and you can find that link to sign up on our website after the show at klkntv.com.
Ariana Martinez with our top story tonight. Thank you, Ariana. In national news, this morning, Pfizer released its new data for COVID treatment pills. The company says the new pills significantly reduce the risk of hospitalization and death. ABC's Dan Lieberman has the latest.
Pfizer saying early trial results of its antiviral COVID pills shows the risk of hospitalization or death is reduced by 89%. More than 1,200 people included in the study were considered at high risk for developing severe COVID and started taking the pills within 3 days of developing COVID symptoms. This as new data from the CDC and HHS show nearly 60,000 fewer patients were hospitalized with COVID-19 compared to 2 months ago. Meanwhile, opposition to the Biden administration's new vaccine mandate covering 2/3 of the American workforce continues to grow, sparking potential legal action from 26 states where Republican leaders are vowing to fight.
It is unbelievable that the federal government would issue such an unlawful order.
The new workplace COVID rules, which will be enforced starting January 4th, applies to businesses with more than 100 employees who must get the COVID shot or be subject to weekly testing. Healthcare workers, no matter the size of their employer, must be vaccinated. Dr. Fauci defending the mandates at a hearing on Capitol Hill Thursday.
We know that vaccines absolutely save lives, and we know that mandates work.
But for business owners like Michigan restaurant owner Jeff Lobdell, the mandates he fears could worsen the worker shortage.
I might lose 20% of my workforce. We'd have to further reduce hours. Some of my locations might close.
Republican state officials reacting swiftly to the new mandate, threatening a wave of lawsuits and other actions. A growing roster of governors and attorneys general say more lawsuits are on the way. Dan Lieberman, ABC News, New York.
Back to local news now. Governor Ricketts is speaking out against the gender identity policies that the Nebraska state college systems are considering adopting, saying, quote, "The policy under consideration would guarantee men access to women's bathrooms and would violate the First Amendment rights of folks on campus. I strongly urge the Board of Trustees to vote to reject these policies coming up at their upcoming meeting." The Nebraska State College System includes Chadron, Peru, and Wayne State Colleges. The board will be voting November 11th at the Student Center on campus in Wayne at 2:45, and the public is invited to make comments if they wish, or you can also send in a written statement to their office.
I think the only thing that would change is that we, on our policy 5007, we've added the protection for pregnancy as a protected class. And the other thing is it gives our employees the guidance that they need for how they move forward with changing their chosen name and or gender identity in our information systems for how we communicate with them.
The ACLU of Nebraska sent us this statement saying, quote, "The policy at question shows trustees following the law and taking steps to make their campus more welcoming. Trans Nebraskans exist, they belong, and they deserve to live their lives with dignity just like anyone else. We're glad to see these public servants recognizing that." Let's get to some good news here on this Friday. A special event is underway right here in Lincoln as we get closer to the holidays. My co-anchor Rod Fowler joins us live from Home Real Estate near 52nd and O Streets with more. Rod?
All right, thank you so much, Megan. It is time for the Salvation Army's kickoff of the Tree of Lights campaign. That's right, it's that time of the year where you're going to see those red kettles in front of your favorite stores and businesses, and whatever you can give, it's always greatly appreciated. The money goes so far. Salvation Army helping out so many individuals and families here in the capital city. So that's what we're doing tonight. Coming up at 6 o'clock, we're going to light that great big tree behind us, so be sure to join us for that. Joining me now is Major Mark Anderson, the head of the local Salvation Army. Tell you what, the weather tonight is perfect. We invite people to come down here to the parking lot at Home Real Estate near 52nd and O. While the weather is nice, one thing that never changes is the need.
You know, need has no season, and a lot of individuals across Lincoln and Lancaster County are counting on the Salvation Army again this year to make a difference in their lives. We're planning on over 400 Thanksgiving baskets, 800 Christmas baskets, toys for kids. It's going to be a great season of giving, and we're counting on everyone to come by our kettles, drop in those donations, and make a difference. And this tree becomes a beacon of hope to so many less fortunate in Lincoln, Lancaster County.
I'll tell you what, and it brings back memories. A lot of us, when we were kids, we'd put, you know, whatever change we had in the kettle, and it gets passed on from generation to generation. So I know a lot of people know what those kettles stand for. The good news is the money stays local and helps out throughout the year, not just during the holiday season.
Right. It really is a local effort. It's a conduit for individuals to give donations and to keep it here in Lincoln, helping people and making a difference in so many ways, not only at Christmas, but throughout the year.
Well, I'll tell you what, here at the Home Real Estate parking lot, once again near 52nd and O, we've got food vendors, we've got things here for the kids, so come on out and support the Salvation Army. Again, at 6 o'clock, we're going to light that big tree right along O Street here to kick off the Tree of Lights campaign and hopefully raise a lot of money for people in need here in the capital city. Back to you, Megan.
Rod, thank you very much for that live report, as well as Major Anderson. We will check back in with you both at 6 o'clock tonight. But hey, they touched on it a little bit, some beautiful weather for that event tonight, John. The only deterrent today, I feel like, are some of those wind gusts.
The winds have been high at times today, but that's the price you got to pay for some warmer temperatures outside today, because it's been very nice out there for sure. Take a look at temperatures as of 5 o'clock. You know, actually, I was going to first show you the interstates. That's right, because it is Friday, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to try to maybe head out and try to find some outdoor activities to do this weekend. Here's I-80 along Henderson, and here's I-80 out towards Grand Island. About 20 minutes ago, I was looking at the pictures there, or at least the cameras. I was seeing a lot more traffic. Take a look at temperatures. We're sitting at 63 degrees right now in Lincoln. Lincoln made it all the way up to 64 and 65 degrees this afternoon, but look out towards Grand Island. It's currently 68 degrees, and it's still just the 5th of November. So you can see the winds that are still gusting at times, 25 to 30 miles per hour. We've carved out a little area of some not seeing as strong of winds through Lincoln, Beatrice, and York right now. Skies are clear. Skies are going to remain clear as we go through the overnight hours, and we've got a fair amount of sunshine coming our way for the weekend. For this evening, it's 61 degrees by 6, 53 by 8. Still by 10 o'clock, we're holding on to 51 degrees. So temperature's not getting terribly cold tonight. Now, don't get me wrong. By tomorrow morning, it will be chilly in some spots. But we've got some fantastic weather coming this weekend. If you've got plans outdoors this weekend, and you should, you'll want to stay tuned to my forecast to find out what you can expect as in my Storm Alert Team forecast.
We'll talk to you soon about that beautiful weekend. Thank you, John. To other national news now, honoring General Colin Powell. He held several positions over the years while serving our country, breaking many barriers. Here's a look at the special memoriam that was held for him today.
A final national farewell to the highly decorated and well-respected General Colin Powell, his son Michael paying tribute.
I took his hand. Just as he had taken mine decades before, I knew everything was not going to be okay. I wanted him to be at peace. I felt my father's love in that hand.
The soldier turned diplomat whose family emigrated from Jamaica rose from humble beginnings to become one of America's most prominent leaders. Powell served in both Republican and Democratic administrations and was widely praised across the political spectrum. His former Deputy Secretary, Richard Armitage.
I don't think we share often enough how we really feel with our family. Sometimes I think we take it for granted. But I want you to know that he didn't take it for granted.
Within the walls of Washington's National Cathedral, President Joe Biden, former Presidents Barack Obama and George W. Bush, as well as former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. Biden describing Powell as a warrior who put country before self.
I've heard it asked, are we still making his kind? I believe the answer to that question is up to us.
Powell's life was not without controversy. In 2003, he delivered a speech to the United Nations trying to make the case for why America had to invade Iraq, claiming Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction. No weapons were ever found, and Powell's reputation was forever tarnished. Powell died of complications from COVID-19. He was also battling blood cancer and Parkinson's. He is survived by his wife, 2 daughters, and son. He was 84.
Colin Powell was a great lion with a big heart. We will miss him terribly.
Powell served 30 years in uniform. He was already planning to get his booster shot when he fell ill to a breakthrough COVID-19 infection. M. Wynn, ABC News, Washington.
Still to come on the news tonight, I sit down with Lincoln's mayor for our monthly segment, this time to talk about the city's climate action plan. We'll be right back. In this month's segment of Megan and the Mayor, we talked about the city's climate action plan. It's about making sure we protect the quality of life for us and future generations.
We're paying a price today for the weather that we're experiencing that's being driven in part by human activity and increased greenhouse gas emissions. So our local climate plan is a chance to help turn that around. Our goal that we have set is to reduce net greenhouse gas emissions 80% by the year 2050. We're calling it our 80-50 goal.
One of the ways the city is reducing greenhouse gas emissions is by working together with UNL, LPS, Lincoln Electric, and Lancaster County to purchase more electric vehicles. The mayor also gave an update on COVID in our community, vaccine rollout for children, and the American Rescue Plan. We'll have more on those topics tonight at 6 and 10 o'clock. Union Bank and Trust and Channel 8 are celebrating the 19th year of Magic Moments, a program granting special gifts to individuals or families in our community who may need their spirits lifted.
The Magic Moments program, we are in our 19th year, and what it does is it just creates a little extra special holiday for those in need across Lancaster County. So what we do is we ask the community to nominate friends, family, coworkers, really anyone that they know that's in need or just deserves an extra special holiday this year.
Yes, we encourage anyone to submit those nominations on behalf of those who are in need of a special favor. Wishes will be granted from December 8th through December 21st. The application deadline is November 18th. Now you can find that application on our website, klkntv.com, under the links we mentioned tab.
Now, your Storm Alert Team forecast with Chief Meteorologist John Dissauer.
A pretty nice day outside today. Lots of blue skies, lots of sunshine for sure. Yeah, a little on the windy side, but that's also the winds have helped keep or raise our temperatures up into the 60s this afternoon. 63 degrees is what we have at the airport, 62 East Campus, 65 on the northeast side of town at Southeast Community College, and 63 degrees down towards Yankee Hill Drive. Go further to the south, we have temperatures right now in the low 60s, but your eyes probably get drawn out to the west where you're seeing some of the oranges showing up on the map. That's where temperatures are in the upper 60s to near 70 degrees. It's right now at 68 degrees in Grand Island. And some of that air, we start moving further to the east tomorrow, as I think most of us should be up right around 70 degrees during the afternoon. Now, the winds are still gusting out there, 25 to 30 miles per hour. We'll likely have some gusts upwards of 20 to 25 miles per hour as we go through the evening, and those should start to wind down as we get closer to midnight. So for high school football games this evening, fantastic weather. First Friday night of November, typically we would be much colder than this. 57 degrees at 7 o'clock, 53 at 8, 50 degrees by 9. This is for the Kearney Catholic Wahoo game, which happens to be our game of the week this evening, which of course you can get highlights from. And Kelsey will have more on tonight at 6 o'clock and of course at 10 o'clock. As we go through the rest of this evening, we'll see clear skies. Temperatures will be slow to fall. So unlike oftentimes this time of year, as soon as the sun sets a little before 6:30, the temperature just drops quickly. But we'll still be sitting in the mid-50s by 8 o'clock, right at 50 degrees by 10 o'clock. Overnight, chilly, but not terribly cold by this time of year standards. Lows will drop into the upper 30s to right around 40 degrees. Through the day tomorrow, we may see a few high, thin clouds passing in overhead. You'll notice by noon, though, we're still talking temperatures into the upper 50s. By afternoon, we're sitting back up into the low 70s, if not right at 70 degrees. Forecasting a high of 70 tomorrow in Lincoln, 70 in Seward, maybe only 69 degrees in Beatrice. As you head out towards the Tri-Cities, we're talking highs in the lower 70s, maybe even approaching 75 degrees out towards Kearney. Winds tomorrow will not be as bad as they are today out of the south, 5 to 12 miles per hour. So for the Ohio State-Nebraska game tomorrow, fantastic weather. Kickoff at 53. You're probably going to have to dress for a variation of weather because tailgating will be on the cool side in the 40s, but by 1 o'clock at 64, and by the time the game's coming to an end by 3 o'clock, temperature of 70 degrees. We're going to keep the warm temperatures around for the second half of the weekend as well. We may see a few more high, thin cirrus clouds overhead, but still mainly sunny day of temperatures once again getting back up into the low 70s by Sunday afternoon. 7-day forecast shows 70 Saturday. Don't forget Sunday morning. Set your clocks back. If you're late to some activity Sunday afternoon, don't blame it on the weather department because we've been telling you all week about it. 72 degrees for a high Sunday afternoon. And then early next week, temperatures in the low 60s. We are still watching for a weather system to come through here midweek that will cool us down, that will bring us a chance for some light rain and turn us windy or kind of a blustery Thursday and Friday next week with highs only in the low 40s and turning windy. And right now next weekend looking for highs in the 40s.
Yeah, soak up the sun this weekend. All right, thank you, John. A good day on Wall Street. The Dow gaining 204 points. NASDAQ is up 31. We'll be right back. Finally tonight, a street brawl involving a pair of large eagles and a kid who's kayaking to school daily. Here's tonight's Take a Look at This.
A street brawl involving a pair of eagles. That was the extraordinary scene captured on a police officer's body cam in a Minnesota neighborhood.
I'm on scene. I have two eagles locked together.
Police have been known to break up street fights.
We do have de-escalation tactics, but I've never applied them to eagles.
But this taloned tussle was uncharted territory for Officer Mitch Martinson, who says the birds went from fight to flight, taking off just as he tried to intercede.
And next thing you knew, they were just flying away.
Wildlife experts later told Martinson the brawling birds were likely in a territory dispute.
And this was definitely one that I'll remember for the rest of my life.
Getting back to nature is one Colorado 7th grader's answer to a district school bus driver shortage. 13-year-old Josh Smith has decided to kayak his daily commute. As long as conditions are favorable, he sets out on a 2-mile journey, but his dad is always close by, watching and offering support.
When my now 13-year-old boy approaches me, wants to do something different, something unique, something that's a challenge, I gotta back that up.
So what happens when the lake freezes over?
When the lake freezes over and when it's too cold for me to do it, I'm gonna cross country ski to the school.
Finally, it's an aurora extravaganza. For the second time in a week, a strong geomagnetic storm produced colorful auroras across the world. The storm was caused by solar flares and was rated a level 3 by officials. The stronger the storm, the more likely the lights are to be seen at lower altitudes. For Take a Look at This, I'm Jeremy Roth.
Oh, I want to see the Northern Lights so bad. John, final check of the weather side?
This evening, no northern lights, but it is going to be nice outside, I think, this evening. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still going to get chilly, with temperatures dropping into the upper 30s to low 40s tomorrow morning. But by 6 o'clock, 61, 53 degrees by 8 o'clock, 51 degrees by 10 o'clock. And it's just an example of this is going to be great weather tonight for high school football. Typically this time of the year for the playoffs, it would be a whole lot colder than temperatures in the 50s. So enjoy the games this evening. Hot chocolate sales probably a little bit on the downside tonight.
All right, thank you, John, and thank you all for joining us. World News Tonight is up next with David Muir. Then we'll see you right back here at 6 o'clock.
With the Channel 8 Eyewitness News mobile app, you'll be the first to know. Get alerts about breaking news and weather, all in the palm of your hand.
Stop by Comfort Made Mattress Factory today and save up to $500 with our bigger bed, smaller price sales event. Locally owned Comfort Made Mattress Factory, 27th and Superior.
Closed